I do not believe. I need astrophysicists that check that. I do not believe that. Their theories are correct.
I know an astrophysicist.
Let me repeat what I just said.
He's my cousin.
You believe
my cousin
there's no power
is an astrophysicist
within this universe, known to modern day
we come
scientists,
from a big bang
that
there's
can
no
explain
God.
the
Big
origination
bang.
of
No,
the universe.
another astrophysicist.
We just got the
I'll explain it right now.
There is a God and
the radiation effect last
What I'm saying to you, listen to what I'm saying to you. There is no scientist that can bring any proof, evidence, produce any laws of nature, laws of the universe that can explain the cause of the universe.
Okay, but we do not feel that we God.
No. So what you do believe there's a power outside of the laws of the universe that could have caused it.
Not at all.
So what caused it?
I don't.
We don't know. If the scientific community doesn't know something, we do not put an external power just because we don't know that.
No matter.
We still don't know that.
Let me repeat what you said. There's no power within the universe that could do it.
90.
Yes, but we do not.
So there must be a power we don't know
No,
about.
we do not know. I do not believe in something we do not know.
Jesus claims to be the truth.
If there is no
No,
power
either he's a
within the
liar
universe to cause its
not the
existence,
truth.
that means there must be a power outside of our conception that did.
Yeah.
I will give you.
Now let's be agree on
But
that.
that's outside of our comprehension for now. For now.
We're here now, mate.
Yes.
Right.
For now,
So right now,
we have-
you're stood there right now,
Yes.
accepting there's a power outside of the universe that caused the universe.
No, well, energy is energy. You not.
There's a power, a force, a law, energy, power, force outside of what we know that caused it to exist.
But outside of what we do now, we do not. We do know now.
What we know now.
Yes.
Right.
He was born.
So you accept there's a power outside of the universe.
No, that's what I
just said yes.
No, I accept that there is something we do not
There
know.
must be.
But there must be something, but we do not
And
know
whatever that
now.
something is, it's more powerful than whatever is within this universe, yes?
No, we do not know that. We do not know
Well,
that.
we know there's nothing within this universe that could cause the universe to exist.
But what's that? What does that mean? There's no need to
Okay, I'll tell you what it means. It means that no law of physics or law of the universe today that we know can explain the origination of the universe, which means a power greater than the laws we know must have caused it.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Why not?
You just need a different, maybe a different source of energy, or a different
power,
or a different source
Okay,
of power.
does it need to be a power stronger than the law of gravity?
Why would they let you into it?
Obviously. Okay, does it need to be stronger than the laws of electromagnetism?
Probably.
Obviously. Because electromagnetism, listen, because if electromagnetism can't explain the cause of the universe, and gravity can't explain the universe, whatever this power is, has to be greater than those, yes?
But what's your point? What's your point?
Alright, there's a power outside of the universe that is the cause of the universe, that we don't know what name to put on it.
Yeah, and
You accept that?
You have to
we
believe
accept that we do not know. We do not
Do you
know.
accept there's a power outside of the universe, stronger than any power within the universe?
There was a power. Well, if you accept the theory that our universe is not the only universe.
Do you believe
Is it possible to
Do you believe this universe is the only universe, or do you believe in a multiverse?
No, a multiverse.
Multiverse. Okay.
Who's your
Is multiverse a science or is it a theory?
It's a theory.
Not scientific at all. Barely
It's
science.
no, that's not barely science.
It's not empirical evidence you have for a multiverse.
I'm not a physicist, but as a scientist, I do. Well,
Adonai.
you do not believe in a universe.
My God. My
Your
Lord.
question should have been.
Isa el-Masih.
He's not into physics.
So the point here is this: if you believe in a multiverse, why do you believe in a
That's
multiverse?
true. So you don't.
One of the scientific. I believe that one of the scientific
No,
theories.
you're a scientist. Okay. Why do you believe in a multiverse? What have you seen that's convinced you?
That's where I lost. That's where I lose it. I do not believe stuff.
why have you
That's
chosen
one of the. That's one of the main theories.
No, but when did you start believing in that?
One day you may grow up.
I read it. I didn't say that it's scientific theory.
Right.
I accept that there are some interesting points in this.
Do you believe in a multiverse?
Yes.
Why?
Because I read the scientific explanation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the guy who came up with that theory, believes in God?
Gets hit on the head by
What does it matter?
Well, the existence of a multiverse doesn't remove God either.
Well, what's the?
But I'm asking you.
What's the what does God add to the multiverse theory? Is it? But how can you? Let's say we have a theory of God creating the multiverse. That's what you believe.
No, what I'm saying to you, if God created multiverses,
Yes.
or God created one universe, so be it. Just because there's a multiverse doesn't discount God either.
Why do you need God to create a multiverse? If you do not know the cause of it.
No, but say it. I don't believe in a multiverse. I'll be honest with you. Okay. And you know why I don't believe in a multiverse?
Why?
I've never seen any evidence of it. Now I'm asking you why you believe in a multiverse. Just because someone wrote something on a bit of paper. Why do you believe it? What's convinced you of that?
And he just tell you he doesn't believe because he has no proof. So if you believe, proof to us.
I do not believe. I mean, one of the leading scientific view about the theory of the multiverse, it's written in scientific papers. So you can accept the scientific theory, but even if we do not have disproven that, it's one of the leading theories. When somebody disproved that, if it's disproven.
First thing, multiverse and the Big Bang don't go hand in hand.
Why?
No, they don't. If you want to believe in a
God,
multiverse, then you don't believe in the Big Bang and the 14 billion-year-old universe.
Well, if you believe in the multiverse, you do have something that creates the universe.
No, because if you believe in the Big Bang, you believe in singularity, that the universe was one singularity and exploded. That's not the multiverse, that's something else. So you can't believe both. So you have a multiverse, which is no evidence whatsoever for it, so I ask you why you believe that.
That was one.
And if you're a Big Banger, you have to now accept there's a power outside of the universe that caused that existence, which you do as well.
Okay, let's say we have this
Are
power.
you a Big Banger or are you a multiverse?
But I'm not a astrophysicist.
I think you're a Big Banger, you know.
I'm not a astrophysicist.
I think
So
you're
I
gonna
have to concede that. I know you're not a astrophysicist. I don't know that.
No, it's fair enough. You've not thought about it. You know what I say about atheists?
What?
Just use your brains. I'll tell you why.
You know why?
Because I used to be an atheist, yeah? And I use my brain. Because I used to say, I don't know. And then it's like, well, why don't I know? Is there no evidence about it? What is the evidence to present it? Why should I believe I evolved from monkeys? Why should I believe the universe created itself?
Because you have genetic
The laws of physics prove to me that this universe couldn't create itself. The laws of physics prove that to me. Science proves that to me. This universe cannot exist without a cause. That cause has been more powerful than what's within this universe, because nothing within this universe can cause that.
And how does that relate to evolution, as I just said? How does that relate?
Evolution?
Yes, how does that relate?
Well, evolving from monkeys.
Yeah, no, we are still monkeys. In genetic terms, we are still monkeys. We are apes.
You are?
We are apes.
I'm better looking than you.
Wait, you are genetically, you are
looking than you.
Well, probably.
You are a monkey.
Do you believe monkeys have morality?
Look at that, look at morality. That's something you don't morality. You're a society, not an
Do you believe monkeys have morality?
That's not morality. That's something you don't morality.
Do monkeys have morality?
No, what is trying to say?
Morality, okay. Morality is doing an action based on whether it's right or wrong.
But what is right or wrong? It's your preconception about something right or wrong.
Whatever the perception of the right or wrong is, do monkeys act on instinct or on what's right or wrong?
Well, that's a behavior. If you have a behavior that benefits you, that behavior gets selected.
Do
So it's
monkeys
your
act
morality.
on instinct or what's right and wrong?
What's right or wrong? I'm telling you, what's right or wrong for you? So a monkey, if a monkey says,
You made a statement that we're monkeys, and I said we're not. All right, okay. I'm saying to you, monkeys don't have morality. They don't make decisions based on conscience, on whether it's going to harm somebody or whether it's going to upset somebody.
But I'm telling you.
But listen,
Yes.
we do. Okay, we have feelings. Yeah, monkeys act on instinct. We're not monkeys.
but why do you think you're acting based on right or wrong? Or right or wrong? Well,
Because
if a monkey says,
I'll tell you why.
you're acting on yourself.
I'll explain.
You're-
I'll explain. You asked me why do I think I'm acting right or wrong. I think how will what I do affect these people?
Yes.
Well, that's acting on conscience and morality. How will my actions hurt, upset, anger these people? Do monkeys have that?
Yeah, with their family to relate.
Otherwise, they'd be coming into... Why
If you have a
not?
monkey, if you have
As
a
instinct,
monkey.
as instinct.
No, that's not instinct.
No, yes, it is. It is. That's what.
No.
Do you think male monkeys go around killing children of other monkeys?
Yeah.
Because and then they feel bad about it, or they just do it instinct.
No, that's a
Right,
completely wrong
primal
thing.
instinct. Yeah, they're
That's another
instinct.
thing.
It's their instinct.
That's
Right
another thing.
now, a human being.
Yeah.
If they thought of doing the same action, they would take the consequences.
Not necessarily. In our society, they do, but it happens around the world.
No. Whether it happens or not, we're talking about overall. Human beings act on conscience, on logic, reason, morality. Listen, empathy, sympathy. Yeah, that's how we act.
So
animals don't.
Animals
act on
don't have
instinct.
logic. Animals don't have logic.
No. Did I mention logic?
Yeah.
No.
So
No.
basically, animals.
I said empathy, sympathy, conscious.
But what does empathy and sympathy gain to you?
That's
If you have the
irrelevant.
same, no, yeah,
That's irrelevant.
yeah. If you behave
It's
good
irrelevant.
with another people,
irrelevant.
it's probably no,
It's
it's not
irrelevant.
relevant. Otherwise, you wouldn't behave
Monkeys,
it.
I'll give you an example. That monkey was a beautiful chimpanzee, this and that, and they ripped that woman's face off. monkey. Rip a woman's face off. Why is this? Did it think,
does-
what's the consequence of me doing
what
this?
does that relate
Did
to?
it? I'll tell you what it relates to. Did that monkey sit there thinking, if I rip someone's face off, what will happen?
No.
No.
But
No.
what does that
Did
relate
it?
to?
A bit of fingers off. No, listen. Did it think what will happen?
No,
But a human being will think, how am I going to escape? What's going to happen? This is
That's why
humans-
humans kill other humans.
Yes.
But animals don't kill other animals only for eating.
Only for eating.
No, they do
I know,
have
territory.
chimps.
Survival.
Have tribe wars with chimps. That's
Survival,
not
survival.
prohibited.
No, no.
That's
That's not
survival, though.
The
That's
point
not
here is that
survive.
your idea that we're monkeys is completely wrong.
Why?
Because animals don't have morality or
Well,
conscience.
if I get your genetic code and you are 99% similar to a monkey, you're not a monkey at all.
No.
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 No. Why?
Well, you believe birds and everything came from the same ancestor anyway, don't
Because
you?
one thing.
Right, so we're all fish.
No, I told you.
Yeah, but we are not technically fish. We
we're all
descend
fish.
from
And then
a
we're all,
common
no, wait,
ancestor.
okay, let's go backwards. We're all fish. We're all amoeba. We're all nothing. What do you believe?
Yeah, that's what's. No, we're not nothing.
You believe that?
No,
We're
can I
not,
say?
no, that's not nothing. We're not nothing. We are organic matter that evolved from a common.
14.5 billion years ago, the
Yeah.
universe didn't exist.
And so what?
So there was nothing here, was there?
And what's the problem with
And then
that?
we're here, then, aren't we?
What's the problem with that?
So we come from
What's the
nothing.
problem?
So we come from nothing.
Not from nothing.
From what?
Well, if you have an inorganic matter that
Hang on,
creates
no.
inorganic matters.
We're talking
You
about
just
singularity,
said-
we're talking cosmology here, yeah?
Yeah, but we
Right.
shifted from evolution and common
But
ancestors.
yeah,
One
you
minute,
said,
one
forget
minute,
that.
one minute, one
You can't
minute.
get to monkeys and
He
fish before you
agreed.
start the Big Bang.
He agreed
Once-
from nothing.
okay, let's say we have the Big Bang
6
and
million
whatever
years
caused
ago,
it.
he said we were
Let's
nothing.
say,
There was
let's say
nothing.
we have.
4 billion.
Let's say
Well,
we,
that's what he said.
let's say that
So
we
where
have
did
the
it-
Big Bang and we have matters after the Big Bang. Do you accept that matters that creates after the Big Bang actually could evolve in something?
I believe that species could evolve to suit their environments or to adapt to where they live.
Yeah,
no
that's
problem.
Yeah.
Do I believe that fish can become otters? No.
What about
Do I
transitional fossils?
Do I believe bears swimming in the sea became whales? No.
What about transitional fossils?
What?
You get transitional fossils.
No.
Yes, you do.
What they
check,
get?
Yeah, check.
Let me answer you.
Yeah.
What they get a little bone. They see one bone, and then the scientists build a whole different kind of looking human
they
being
don't.
from that one bone.
No, you actually get the entire
Tell me about the
bone.
fossil record.
No.
Yeah,
Tell me about the fossil record.
Check that.
Tell me about it.
Check
What do you think
TikTok.
it proves to you?
Well, if you get a transitional fossil,
Right.
Yeah, like I don't know, TikTok.
I'll tell you what, let's get a fossil of a mosquito.
Yeah.
All right.
Of
difference? What's the
humans.
difference?
Of humans.
What's the difference with that?
What's the difference between a 600 million year old mosquito and a mosquito that might have bit you last night?
Well, you can get morphological difference and
difference?
genetic difference.
No difference, mate. Same.
Yes, they are. You just have to look at genetic
Does it
code,
just look the same?
morphological. They look at the same because you're not trained to look
Where's
at.
he evolving?
What's that?
Where's his evolution?
It's still the same.
Well, you get in any biology lab.
How do you
and
explain? How do you explain the Cambrian explosion?
And what? Wait, if you have a mass die off before the Cambrian, and then you get a lot of ecological niches free, a lot of animals are
Yeah. No, but how do you get these so sophisticated, designed creatures that exist from nowhere?
Why from nowhere? Why do you have to exist
Well,
from
they had
nowhere?
no ancestor.
From the Cambrian, they had nonsense.
So the Cambrian explosion just appeared.
No, they are not appear. You get Mediacaran fauna back there before the Cambrian. So you actually have proof that something was before the Cambrian. If something survived the Cambrian, the mass pre-Cambrian extinction, that we have proof something survived, that thing that survived actually had the potential to differentiate in all the niches that came free.
You're a scientist, isn't it?
Yes,
You know
I
the
am.
composition of the cell and such, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know the complexities of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know if one portion is missing, it wouldn't work.
What's that?
If one portion of the cell was missing, then it wouldn't be a cell, would it?
But how
And
does
then
that?
nothing would exist.
Wouldn't survive.
Well, you get like really early cells that do not need that much to survive.
But they-
you
no,
just
no.
need a membrane of lipids and something in it to protect the DNA. It's not really something so complex.
What's smaller, the cell or the atom? Is it the cell smaller or the atom? The atom. Okay, so within the atom, that's complex as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, and that complexity, couldn't exist without certain parts of it, could it?
No, I'm not physicist.
Oh, well, what kind of scientist are you?
I'm a biologist.
Okay, oh, fair enough. So that's why you're lost when it comes to physics, yeah? Because you can't start with physicists and sorry, with the biology and all this business without starting at the beginning. You've got to go from the beginning. Yeah? You can't get fish to monkeys to man without a Big Bang, without origination of the universe.
But once you have the...
No, you can't.
But once you have the origin of the universe, you can explain.
Yeah.
You can explain once you have matter and organic matter. You can explain evolution. So that's a fact.
You can explain mutation, maybe.
But
you
also
can't explain evolution. You can explain.
Why? If you do,
Is he evolving
Do
now?
you
As a
believe-
human being, he's
Alright,
evolving,
do
yeah?
you believe?
it's genetic code. It is.
So there must be some parts of him.
you-
No.
that
He doesn't have to show. So inside him, there's a genetic code that actually gain epigenetic
DNA was
markers.
talking now.
What?
We're talking about DNA.
Yes, you get epigenetic
Tell me,
markers
you know
from
what?
the environment.
Do you know a teaspoon of DNA will hold the information on all the books and all the world ever written? Yeah?
What?
A teaspoon of DNA will hold the information on all the books and all the world ever
I don't know
written.
exactly that, but yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's quite complex, isn't it?
The DNA, yes.
And you believe this happened by accident?
It doesn't not happen by accident. It's about by accident. Not by accident. You have selection. If something
No, before selection.
before selection. No, before selection, you have.
You know what? I know you're a biologist. I'm not going to lie about biology. I'm going to start at the beginning. All right, we're going to start with the Big Bang. We're going to start this explosion. We're going to start where the
Big Bang,
universe is a
please.
singularity.
Can we go before the Big Bang?
We can't. We can only go.
He said 6 billion, sorry to interrupt, 6 billion years
No,
ago.
the Big Bang was
nothing
14.7.
existed.
14.7.
Has he proved to you about the Big
One
Bang?
minute,
Well, not Big Bang.
14.7.
The problem is, you see, he's a biologist,
One minute.
and he can try to explain things with biology, but without the origination, you can't get to the biology.
Before,
That's the problem.
before 14, 15 billion
You
years
can't get
ago.
that.
So okay,
It's like-
let's agree.
What's your
Let's
point?
agree.
So what's your point?
My
What
point
are you trying to make?
my point was that about evolution. He says we're not related to monkey. I do say that.
All right, well, prove to us.
Just open a genetic
He
book.
said before
Open it
15 billion was
anywhere.
nothing.
And
So start there.
Not the book.
Where
I want
did the
you
Big
to
Bang
prove
start?
to me. Prove
but
it to me.
I'm proving to you.
No, you earlier when I was there, you said you've read something. That's what you said. You said you've read. Reading, you read. The past tense. You understand that?
Just say yeah.
I'm not a biologist or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just a carpenter.
Yeah.
I'm Jesus' brother. So, prove to us why, like I said to you, I'm better looking than you. Prove to me, why are you a monkey?
Well, do you want to start with morphological connection? We have hair, monkey too have hair.
Yeah, but prove it.
We have
Yeah, but you're not still proving.
Yeah, we're mammals. We're mammals. We are mammals. We just descend
Oh,
from the
mammals. Go before
Yeah, we are
15 billion
mammals.
years
We are
ago. When there was
looking at
nothing.
you, you tell me I am a monkey.
We are.
All right. Start from the beginning.
We do share a common ancestor with fish. We're not fish.
Stick with one person, otherwise you're going to get... Let's start fresh.
I'm 25.
13 even 22. You two. Okay.
Yeah, don't talk to other
I've got
people.
9
You're a
kids.
biologist.
Yeah.
You don't have
Have you
no
heard about
kids.
the silicon?
How can you
Silicon.
I'm a monkey?
Yeah.
I'm better looking than you.
You sure are.
Have you got kids?
No, I don't.
Leave it. Start from the beginning, just answer it, otherwise you're going to get lost.
Give him a little bit of biology. Have you heard the coelacanth or the coelacanth? I might be saying it wrong.
What? Sorry.
The coelacanth or the coelacanth? Yes, coelacanth. Okay, tell me about the coelacanth.
What? The coelacanth is a fish. It's a lobe-fin fish. It's a sarcopterygian that actually thought we didn't know it survived the mass extinction up to 65 million
Tell me
years.
about it. What's so special about this fish?
Because it's retained one of the oldest fish that we think retain some of its primordial characteristics.
Okay, I'm 40, yeah? And in the biology books I read when I was growing up,
Yeah.
okay, this was the first fish that came out onto land.
No, it's not. It's
Well,
not
in the
anymore.
books I read.
Yeah, it's not
No,
anymore.
it's not anymore.
It's not anymore.
And why is it not anymore?
Because we do have advanced in science that we do.
Right.
Science advanced.
Right. Well, no, why is it not anymore? It was in the book. I read it in the book.
Yeah, but you read in a book at your time.
I read it in the
If you
book.
keep-
Oh, I read it in the book at a time.
Yeah, if you kept pace.
So
with
you're saying to
science,
me, I can read things in a book, and then later on they could be wrong. Is that what you're saying?
science works that way.
Oh, so everything you believe, you read in a book, wasn't it?
No, I do not believe. Like science proves something wrong.
No, wait. I read in a book when I was
Yeah.
growing up in school
Yeah.
that the coelacanth was
Yeah.
the first fish that
Yeah.
came out, and the only reason this was removed from the evolution record was because fishermen caught this fish in 1952, and this fish doesn't come more than 5,000 meters to the surface. So the last fish that thinks of coming out onto land and becoming a lizard is that fish.
Yeah.
All right. So this fish, which was the poster boy, this fish that had pictures of its family climbing out, was a fabrication and a lie. All right. Now listen, I read it in a book. All right.
But science advanced.
It was a theory.
Science advanced.
No.
And
Right.
so
Well, it was a theory that I was taught in school was a fact. Okay, this is what you have to understand. Right. Now listen, everything you're saying to us now is because you read it in a book. All right. But you could be wrong. again.
Well, I challenge
And
you to
everything
disprove
you're
that.
telling him,
I
you break
challenge
the
you
book.
to disprove
What have I
the
told him?
overwhelming theory about evolution.
About
if
creation.
you do not,
I haven't said anything about creation from a book.
You are gonna though.
But I mentioned nothing
Go on,
yet.
carry on.
So what I'm saying to you is this. Do you accept that what you believe now could be wrong?
well, if you can disprove it, yes,
Well, as the science of the past has been disproved, yeah,
a lot, not all.
and I'll tell you this, yeah, if Charles Darwin
Yeah.
was alive today,
Yeah.
he would laugh his socks off at his idea.
Why?
Because he wrote in it, have you read the book Origin of Species? You're a biologist. Tell me about the chapter Problems with My Theory.
Which one theory?
Okay, in Charles Darwin's book, Origin of Species, there's a chapter that says Problems with My Theory. What are those problems?
Well, he didn't know genetics for once.
So, what were the problems that he said would disprove his own theory?
I reckon I know that one.
I don't know.
You're a
He doesn't know.
I can't remember, but it's exact separate in the origin.
You're a biologist.
But I can't remember exactly.
You're a biologist.
Tell me what was the problem. Tell me.
Okay. First, you have to prove that atoms can spontaneously appear from nowhere. Yeah, the cell. Yeah, we've already explained
The cell.
We've already explained the complexity of the cell,
Yeah.
and how it can't just.
I can explain you one of the theory of the cell began.
Can you prove to me that the cell can exist from nowhere?
Not from nowhere. Not from nowhere. We accepted that you had to have something. We agreed that you had to have something like a Big Bang or whatever.
So how did it come into existence from nothing? This is the question.
That's the problem with his theory.
This is the
And
problem.
scientists have to prove this, or his theory is wrong, according to him.
So you do not have matter now. So you do not need to prove that.
Sorry?
From nothing, how do we have something?
Yeah. And what else Charles Darwin said in his book Origin of Species, which you must have read as a biologist scientist.
Yes, I can remember.
He said, he goes, I don't understand that if these species all evolve from intermediate hybrid species, why are we not finding fossil remains everywhere of these species?
We did.
No.
We did.
No.
From
Listen, don't just show me a monkey that looks like a lemur and is a half.
No, I'm showing you a fish that look with the
you're showing a fish,
Titanic.
yeah.
Just look
And he
at
said this, let me continue. And Charles Darwin didn't just say that. He said, and we shouldn't just find one. We should be finding millions everywhere.
Oh, you know how fossil forms. I know how fossil forms.
And if we don't, then my theory's wrong.
Fossils are extremely hard to formate. Once you find a fossil.
Do we have fossils of dinosaurs?
Yes, we do.
Did rabbits exist at the time of dinosaurs?
See what?
Rabbits.
No, we didn't. No, they didn't.
Right, so what did rabbits evolve from the time of dinosaurs?
So we do, from the time of dinosaur, we had a different brands of reptiles.
So rabbits came from the reptiles?
No, they share a common ancestor with the reptile that actually, in early Triassic, it diverged.
After the dinosaurs? All right.
No, after that, before the dinosaurs.
Did rabbits exist before the dinosaurs? No.
No.
Did they exist with the dinosaurs?
No.
Did they exist after the dinosaurs?
Well,
Obviously. All right. So we have fossil remains.
That was a trick question, you know.
We have fossil remains of dinosaurs.
Yes.
Which are older than rabbits, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So where is the fossil remain of this half-lizard rabbit?
So just because you haven't found the exact fossil,
Well, so Charles Darwin
it
said.
doesn't. But you have found a lot of
No,
other
we haven't found
fossils.
any.
No, we got a lot of fish. We got a lot of fish. We got
Listen.
reptiles with the same breed.
Listen. You see fish, you think something. Sorry, you see something, and it's not what you see. We've already proved that with the silicon, yeah? We've already proven this. But what I'm saying to you is this. You've just tried to say, oh, we haven't got all the fossil records yet. No. Listen. We have millions of rabbits. Right?
Yeah.
Millions of rabbits.
Yeah.
Where is the fossil remain of the rabbit's ancestor, of the half lizard becoming a rabbit?
But you just have to look at the criteria.
Do you know what percent of fossils is actually?
That's true. It's
Do you know what percentage? 1%.
fossils are really hard to formate.
What's harder to find? Dinosaur fossils or later fossils?
It depends what condition. Because if animal fossils.
Well, if you look at
Okay, so what we're trying to say now is that this common ancestor of the rabbit, this lizard rabbit, never fell in a hole, and never got
we
caught
do have fossil about mammal-shaped reptiles. We do have that. They have the same cranial morphology of mammals today. Not that. You do not have fossilized.
It is half-grown.
No, you just have the cranial opening are the same.
Charles Darwin did not say that.
But Charles Darwin didn't have those.
Because Charles Darwin was wrong.
No, Charles Darwin said that we do not have those.
Right, Charles Darwin said.
But
You need to find millions of these fossils.
no, you just need to find
1%. How can you find millions?
How can you find millions of fossils?
What, listen to me. Please, don't shoot the messenger. I'm quoting Charles Darwin. I'm just quoting from his book Origin of
Yes, but you're
Species.
quoting
And
your
I'm quoting
book.
from the chapter Problems with My Theory. And Charles Darwin says, if you don't find millions of these fossils, then I'm wrong.
He's wrong.
So Charles Darwin's wrong. I agree.
You are